Welcome back again to the next exciting episode of what is it? I was going to say Shogun Total War 2, but then I thought Fall of the Samurai. I'm not sure. I always think about Last Samurai every time I see this. Anyway, actually, I've actually called my videos. I don't know if you can see them because it's in the background. ROS, as in, well, it sounds like Rise of the Samurai, but it's not meant to be that. It's meant to be Return of the Samurai. In other words, I've come back to them. So that's why I've gone not sure what I'm saying. But anyway, look, I haven't planned my moves this time. I've been asked, how do I plan my moves? Well, I look at all the things that I can possibly do, that I can build, that I might have the money for, how much money I've got per turn, etc. So I tend to do it that way. But anyway, this time I'm simply going to do the whole move on recommendations. So here we go, recruitment. I'm going to get on Veni Vidi Ricci's recommendation one of these guys. I'm going to get him because he's going to help me do all sorts of things. So I'm going to get him to come up here for a start. Well, when the time occurs. He can't move yet, of course. So that's Veni Vidi Ricci recommendation. Another one was to destroy the cadet school on the island. I think it's this island. Can't remember now exactly which one. It's good advice, of course. There you go, this one here. And the reason for this is that I can build an inn there or something else that's going to settle the population. So thanks very much for that. It was Racine who asked me how I prepare ahead. Well, I just look around, basically, that's all. Now, Angry Celt suggested that I go to Island, and I get a Shishin Shishi, which is, I agree, a brilliant idea, because it means then that I'm going to be able to settle this population far quicker. At the moment, I'm on a minus. Mind you, I'm only on a -1. But having said that, I'm going to go. It'll speed up the time at which it takes for me to go pro emperor. So I thought that was pretty good advice as well. Perhaps I can get rid of some troops in there as well. Now I've done that. So thanks very much for that advice, Angry Celt. Now, BFAS said that I could recruit Royal Marines. I'm not sure where I can recruit Royal Marines. I had a look around and I can't see where I can get any, so unless there's something missing, I really don't know. I certainly can't get them there. Have a quick look through, see all the areas where I can recruit, and I can't see anything in there that's Royal Marines. It might be an old comment. You see, that's just I don't know what they are, Cockatoo or something like that. Aren't they the, what's that? The Cockatoo are line infantry and deadly with their modern rifles. Oh. Alright, maybe that's what he's referring to. Can hide in woodland, resistant morale attacks, etc. Yeah, what's the difference? Charge bonus 18, not bothered with that. Armour, where's the firing? Here we go, range 125. Reload skill 40. Accuracy 55, ammunition 10. What's the accuracy of these? Accuracy 45. They're more accurate, and there are 200 of them. Wow! Than the sharpshooters. I think that's what he must have been talking about, to be honest, because they've got the modern rifles. But just have a quick whiz through the others. No, can't see anything else. Let's go back to go back over to here, because this is the capital. No, so I can't really see what else you're referring to there. I'm afraid, BFAS, or is it BFAS 55? Now, Trighamzash said that sharpshooters fire undetected in woods, which is great. I've looked up some more information about sharpshooters. They don't benefit from kneel and fire. They can't do it, so there's not much point in having it as far as they're concerned. Now, defective police force said that I can recruit a veteran. That's great. That's what Veni Ricci said as well. And he also said my sound is extremely loud. I'm not too sure what that was all about. Why am I in Suo anyway? I shouldn't be in Suo. Where was I? I was in the wrong place. Here. Yeah, I can't recruit Marines anyway, can I? I was just looking in the wrong place. Yeah, so I don't know why it suddenly got louder. I really don't. Maybe I was just a bit more excitable in that battle. I don't know. I've had a record. I'll deal with that one in a moment. CMS 53. I've written all these down so I don't have to reply to the comments. I say have to. I like to reply to the comments. It's just that I've been a bit pushed for time tonight. I've been listening to the Man United game, and so it's put me out a bit, really. Right, yeah, he suggested that skirmish is rubbish. I think he's probably right. I did look back at the video. It didn't look like I was shooting my own troops, so it wasn't so bad. I thought skirmish worked well for me, but I agree with him that micromanagement is a good idea and on pause. And the Jetlu said not sure about the about waiting for the kneel and fire, because, as he pointed out, and this is the most useful comment, I'm really glad that I read this one before before I came on, and this is only about 10 minutes ago he put it on. This place here I'm at war with, and they are allies of these here. That's why they've gone to war with me. So there's a chance that an army might turn up if I wait for 3 turns. So okay, so anyway, thanks very much for all of those comments. 4,039. Now the one thing I haven't done is worked out what I can spend the money on. I don't think I came up with any ideas. I think maybe I'll save the money this time so that I can spend it next turn on, go to and all. Anyway, let's move on. On go to and perhaps repairing this Iwami place as well when the time comes. So, okay. Yeah, the other one was a request for Facebook. Ariazi wanted to meet on Facebook. Now I have had requests like this on the past. Can I be a friend on Steam, and can I do this, that, and the other? And it'd be great. I just wish I could do things like that. I really do. But to be honest, I only have Facebook because somebody wanted to send me a photograph one time, a picture one time. And he said, have you got Facebook? I said, no. So I created a Facebook account so they could send it to me. So I do have one. I just don't use it. I don't use it at all. I've got loads. It's something like 800 people. I know it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but honestly it's true. There are about 800 people who want to be my friend on Facebook. And that's not because of this, by the way. It's because of other things. I'm in the sealed and art, various organisations, things like that, It's all because of that, really. It's because one person knows another and knows another. It's not really because they know me at all. It's because they sort of associate with me. And it's not me bragging that I want all these people. But anyway, point is that I just don't. I can't get my head around Facebook at all, I'm afraid. So I'm afraid, though it would be great, I will have to give that one a miss. But thanks very much for the offer. I do appreciate it. Army, right. This is the main one that I want to put in. The one that's furthest away, strangely enough. Before I do that, I want to get these ships together. Right, now this is one of the things also that's going to influence my decision as to whether I go in now. Can't see any enemy approaching, so that's good news. Failed to cause any damage. I was hoping to get damage that would open the gates, but it's not happened. I might just wait for one turn to see if I can get the gates open. All those sharpshooters are going to be able to shoot, of course, without the kneel and fire. They get to fire well without that, so it's tempting to go in without the kneel and fire. Okay, I take the point though, that was made. Are you going to be able to do it without? Continue siege. Bring these in. All I want to do really here is bring up the guns. Right, okay. It's strange how they put those at the top. See, that should be the unit I'm moving into in my mind, but anyway, never mind. Right, the infantry are going to come on at the back. I'm not so concerned with the infantry. I'm more interested really in having musketry, the sharpshooters, yeah, and actually no, I can bring those on as no, I'll bring those on the side. I'll bring some of them across. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 of them. I'll bring 4 of them to swap with 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and then I could do with getting something else out. Take that one out, yeah, and then put these 2 in as well. Let's see if that works. Okay, exchange. Yeah, okay, good. So I've got mainly obviously fire infantry here now, and I've got my guns together in one place, so that's going to be my attack, I think. Except that, I think, is that right? Yep. And all these are going to come on as part of my army. Yeah. Okay. So I think you're absolutely right. The Jetlu. Where on earth did you get a name like that? The Jetlu. It sounds like something you've seen in a catalogue somewhere. Gel. Like someone that spurts up in the air and washes your backside for you. Right, okay. Right, do I go now? I so wanted the kneel and fire, but I'm not going to have it for this battle. I do think I should behave positively. I don't know, he's not going to get there, is he? No, he's not going to get there. Mind you, from what I gather, he just improves the chevrons anyway, doesn't he? I don't think he actually improves the performance of the army, does he? Let's just have a quick look at that. Training troops, he gives a +1. He's naturally superior. Oh, right, I can't see any more than that. So, okay, let's go on. I'm sure there is more than that if I was looking in the encyclopedia, but I don't think he actually gives them extra battle strength. So, let's get in there, see if we can do some damage and take this place. I think that's going to be the way to do it. Actually, one thing I should have done was change the time so we had unlimited time for the battle. But having said that, is there really a need for that? I don't think there is, you know. I really don't see how there is any need for that. So let's get in here. It's well in my favour though, isn't it? That is, I mean, I could almost auto-resolve that, couldn't I? I'm not going to though. But okay, let's assault. I'll bring you in when we've got the setup done, of course. Okay, well this time I'm going to show the setup before the battle. I've got the main army here in the centre. They're attacking, or will be attacking, this point here, the point which I reckon is going to be the toughest, this sort of little area here. Over to this side here, just turn it all round so it makes a bit of sense. I've got a couple, well 3 in fact, I was going to say melee units then, but they're not, they're musket units. In fact, no, there are only 2. I thought there were 3 then when I looked at it. There look like 3 flags going there, don't they? Oh, there are, sorry, it's 3 there. And then over here, I don't know if I can go straight to it. Yes, I can. They're over to the left of where I showed you the main army, coming on this side here. And I suspect, let's just take you back to here so we know where we are. If we go to the left of them and come over here, this is where I expect, and you can see on the big map up at the top, you know, that tiny little map, sorry, the big view, you could see the blue down at the bottom here. Do you see that just down there? And that there is where my reinforcements are going to come on. So they're going to occupy this area here. So we're going to be attacking from those 3 different areas. That's what we're going to do. Like I say, timing is important, so it's going to be a case of not so much knocking down the doors. I'm not too worried about shooting the doors down, because I'm hoping all his infantry and all his towers and everything are going to be out of the way by the time all that happens. Okay, let's start the battle. What I want to do is get the guns moving into position. So they used to be on B actually, Control B. Oh, they still are. Right, brilliant. Okay, let's just bring the guns forward just a little. That should do it. That's all of them. That's the guns. Well, in fact, they're all over this side anyway, aren't they? So let's have a look where we are. Just so we can get a slightly better shot in there. We're waiting for the Navy to get into position anyway, aren't we? So, yeah, I think I might just take them forward just a little bit more than that as well. So I don't really want the guns to do anything until the Navy have gone in and done their bit. Right, there's some horse. Are they coming out? I'm hoping in a way to entice some of his troops to come out so that we can take them out with our horse. That would be very nice, but I don't think he's going to fall for that one, is he really? Not unless he's totally stupid, and the AI has definitely improved. He's certainly not so stupid anymore. So, okay, let's bring up the infantry behind them. We'll bring everybody else up behind them as well. In fact, yeah, why not grab all of those and just take those off a minute. Okay, now bring them all forward. Okay, that should just about do it, I think. Just Control B a little bit further so we're out of the way of those troops that I've just asked to advance up there. Bit of minutiae here going on, I'm afraid. Actually, we should be alright there. Well, let's take them forward just a little bit. It's just so I can improve the quality of my shooting when the time comes, that's all. I want to be able to, you know, take out towers and cause him some real grief. That's the plan anyway. So, okay, also want to sort of try and bring some cavalry out if possible, because he's got quite a few, you know, generals, cavalry and all that. I want him to gather some troops together here so that I can use my shots that we were referring to before, the shrapnel shot, to get a load of troops all at once in a place like this. So that's going to be the general plan. Once I aim my naval batteries at somewhere, things don't go so much in my in my favour, because he tends to move out of the way. But let's bring all these troops on, put them somewhere half useful for now. So these are all my all my infantry coming on into place, and they're going to be going up this way. Okay, when I say all my infantry, what I mean is all my hand-to-hand infantry. I've got some... Oh, I'd forgotten I got these as well, actually. Are they part of it? Let's have a look. Yes, they are. Well, let's get those in front as well, actually. Right, okay. We're ready for the naval bombardment yet? Yeah, I think we are. Let's do that now. Whoops, where did we go? Let's do that now. See if we can do something about this lot in here. I'm just curious as to whether he'll stay there or not. I'm not so worried about his... oh, what's happening? Is anything happening there? Should be. I'm not so worried about his infantry on the walls. I'm more interested in taking these out. Not even so much the spear levy. I really want the... Yeah, I really wanted the Yarikachi. I should have watched those. I could have done with getting those there, really. Come on. Fire now, quick. Will be a perfect time. Look, he's virtually cleared the whole of that area, hasn't he? Have you noticed? What a nuisance. Right, I think we made a bit of a mess though, didn't we? Oh, the matchlock catchy. The ones that we wanted to hit the very least. The matchlock catchy. Blast. Okay. What's he got here now then? 154, 200, 153. Over here, 199. They're the Yarikachi. They're the ones who wanted to hit the most of all, the Yarikachi. Mind you, that was our fault, because my fault rather. I didn't ask them to go for the Yarikachi, did I? So, right, okay, so I'm going to set those on... why can't I take off fire at will? Maybe I don't get fire at will until they're unlimbered. So let's unlimber them. Now, take off fire at will. Okay, I don't want any of them to fire at will. I want to organise my firing very, very carefully. Right, what have we got here then? They're the matchlock catchy. So let's send some horse out. Is it these horse? No, I think they're the wrong horse. Is it... Where's the other horse? These horse. Yeah, I think they're in the right position. Let's get those to go and sort those out then. Okay, what's that coming through? 56 out of 60 of those. Why aren't the horse moving? Oh, they are. Right, good. Oh, it looks like they've had it anyway, doesn't it? Routing broken. Well, let's get the horse back then. Don't want to waste them. He's probably shattered anyway. Yes, he is. Did something else come out? I think something else popped out, didn't it? What about those? Aha! Great. Right, he's going to go for my... yeah, he's going to go... Where's the other one? My artillery, isn't he? Okay, that's good. So we managed to encourage him to come out. That's excellent news. Now the artillery aren't firing, of course. I didn't want to have them on grape shot or anything stupid like that. I don't know what these are over here. You see on the bottom left, on this top right map there, just those two. I hope they're my units. Well, I can't quite make them out. They look quite white, don't they? No, they are mine, aren't they? So, right, okay. So, the horse have protected the guns, that's excellent. Okay, they've taken fire, but then their job is done. Their job is to protect the guns, so I'm quite happy with that. Thank you very much. Now let's see if we can do a bit more damage again with the... Oh, there's not much in there now, is there? Where is everything now? Where's he hiding everything? Is he hiding it here? I think he is. They're the Yarikachi. They're spear levy. No, he's separated everything out now, hasn't he? Smart move, smart move. Right, okay, let's get the artillery picking some targets then. I want the artillery most of all to take out the towers and such like. So this gun here first to take out, say, this tower. Okay, and then the gun to the furthest left, this one here, I'm hoping to take out the other tower. I want all this done before my infantry go in there. Right, okay, is he coming out there? No, 2 units down anyway, so that's good news. That's given us a good advantage over him. We haven't lost anybody yet, have we? Sorry about this moving around all of a sudden like this, but I think I need to. How are we doing? We hit anything yet? I'm not sure. No % damage on that one. That's not good, is it? How are we doing on this one? Quite some distance away. I moved them as close as I dare without them being shot at. You saw how close he was to shooting at the... oh, that's got some damage, so that's good news, isn't it? You saw how close he was to taking out the the horse there. Well, he did. He took some out, didn't he? We hit anything here yet? No, still no hits whatsoever. Oh dear, I hope I'm not just wasting shots there. Right, I need somewhere where I've got a lot of his melee infantry together, or melee troops together. This is looking good. Right, okay, let's do it here then. Spear levy, spear levy. Yarikachi, brilliant, they're the ones we want most. Okay, I'm not going to target my artillery on those yet, because he's bound to sort of move those around, isn't he? If I were to do that, in fact he's going to move them now because the naval bombardment's going in anyway, but he seems to stand around for ages, doesn't he, before he finally, right at the last seconds, decides to move everything. So, where are the Yarikachi? Where have they gone? Is it there? I don't know where they are. Spear levy. Spear levy. They've taken a bit of a hit, haven't they? Yarikachi. Look at that. Twice now. Twice they've survived. Wow, that's just incredible, isn't it? There's a couple of units at the back here that don't seem so happy. Now, whether they're the ones that came out before, or whether they've gone out since, I'm really not too sure. But we still seem to be doing okay for time. We've used up both our naval bombardments. I'm hoping this is out now, is it? 100%. That is excellent stuff. Great. What about this one? Not even hit yet. Not good news. It's these, I think, that are trying to hit it. I definitely want that one taken out. Okay, right, having taken those out, we need to now engage all of this lot here with the other artillery. Now, this one... There we go. I was told that if you use your shrapnel shot when they're all sort of moving around and mingling amongst each other and stuff, then you've got a much better chance of causing damage to them. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm very good at taking advice, thank you very much. Okay. Right, let's see what effect we have on those then. I want to get some of these out of the way. Anything happen then? Actually, that one isn't even firing, is it? Why aren't you firing? Ah, now they are. Maybe they're sort of behind something, or I don't know. Okay. Anything happening there? I just want to know if his generals are starting to move around, if they're going to start coming out again. Need to watch them if they decide to go for my artillery again, you see. I'll be getting the sharpshooters into position soon, but the sharpshooters are going to take, their job is to take out the men on the walls there who are going to shoot at my melee infantry as they go in. So the general plan is to take out as many of his melee infantry as possible with all the bombardments, then take my musketeers up to the walls and engage him on the walls. We're not supposed to be firing at those, we're supposed to be firing at these, you fool. Okay, so I'm hoping my superior musketry and my and my sharpshooters can take all the troops out that are on the walls anyway. So yeah, we're getting some hits in there. That's spear levy. Yarikachi still on 191. And they're the ones we're supposed to be aiming for. Right, okay, so it's not so brilliant that. Let's have a look, see if we've got this other tower out yet. 100%. That is fantastic. The only thing is, it must be that one. I was going to say I can't remember which one it was that's firing, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Right, let's see if we can hit the Yarikachi. Spear levy. Spear levy. Levy infantry. Yarikachi. Right, brilliant. Okay. I think the Yarikachi should be getting the idea by now that they're being targeted, don't you? Right, we're doing pretty well with ammunition on the guns at the moment, which is great news. It's looking well in our favour. I don't know what unit this is. Sorry, I'm looking on the top right map again. Let's go and look at that one and see if it's one that disappeared before. I think it probably is, you know. Yeah, it's the Matchlock Catchy still wandering around, isn't it? I was just hoping maybe a couple of more units of his had routed, but no, they haven't done. So, okay, it's interesting, isn't it? How he had all his old troops in the other bay, and now he's moved them round to this bay. I thought I saw somebody shooting then, but no, I think it must be my. Yeah, it is actually. It's my artillery going in, isn't it? That's the thing. Okay. Yarikachi still 190. That's amazing, isn't it? Is he just being very, very lucky or what? What are these now? That must be that one that came out and attacked the well, tried to attack the artillery again, wasn't it? Right, okay, well, we're not even a quarter way through yet. We've got plenty of ammunition left for the guns, but I think now's the time to take the infantry over and start shooting some of his infantry out. So what have we got here? These here. Levy infantry. We want to be taking levy infantry. Yeah, so I want to get some infantry up here to start taking those out. Now I've got plenty of it, I think. Are these them? Nope. These? Nope. Sabre cavalry. These. And these. And these, I think. No, that's the general. And these. Yeah, I thought I had more than that. I thought I had another unit. Yes, I have. Okay, the 4. If I bring those up, say, to here, okay, walk them up, and then I'll move them sort of around here, around the guns. I could bring up my other troops from over on the right-hand side, but I think it will draw his troops out over onto this side. And I don't think that's a good thing to do. I think it's good to have, whoops, sorry about that, all his troops over here in one place, so that when my artillery hit, they're going to be causing a maximum amount of damage. I think he's probably drawn up over that side because I've got my maximum amount of melee infantry on there, so that's probably where he's expecting my main attack to go in, isn't it, really? It's very sensible of him. Where are the Yarikachi again? Spears, come on, is he hiding them? Spear levy, Yarikachi. He's down to 165 now, the Yarikachi, so that's good. Right, we're continuing to fire, and we've got plenty of ammunition left, so I just don't want to bring anybody else up there. Maybe if he's got some troops on the walls there, has he? No, he hasn't. He's withdrawn them. Maybe he'll bring those up if I bring my troops in. I think he probably will. And that might improve the concentration of troops up there. I have considered, by the way, putting these into open order, and I've decided against that. I think I'm better off sort of pulling my troops together so that they have a maximum effect. Do you know, look at that, they're staying in their order, aren't they, because they're in group formation. I've got my Marines in there as well. Right, okay, so the hope is that he's going to bring his troops towards the wall here so we can shoot him out with our own infantry. Artillery's still going in, excellent. And if we can just Yarikachi, 114 out of 200. The great thing would be to have his Yarikachi going. That would be the best result for us. Some other spear levy as well, but the Yarikachi fairly quick would be very nice. Oh, look at these changing over position. That's ridiculous, isn't it? No, we're not going to do that. That is silly. So let's change that. And this one, sometimes that happens when you do things in group formation, doesn't it? It always looks very silly. Right, okay, all his towers are out, so we should be safe enough now to get in close. So let's bring these up as well. I would have a longer artillery barrage, but I'm just a bit concerned that I might run out of time on this one. So let's be a bit careful about it. Okay. How are we doing in here now? Yarikachi down to 68. It would be lovely to see those rout, wouldn't it? 82 out of 200 there, spear levy. It must be, you know, feel like they're winded, confident winded. Probably because they're moving around quickly to try and avoid the firing, you see. That's what that's all about. I would have really liked to have got my infantry up close and then knelt down so that we could get the maximum fire, so we could fire in 2 ranks against him on the walls, but unfortunately that is just not going to happen. What I am going to have to do though is run the troops on this last part here. Just want to get 4 units all attacking that 1 unit there. That's the general plan. Okay, all along there, all firing at that unit up there, right, as soon as we possibly can. Okay, good. I know we're going to take casualties there, but I still think it's important for us to do it. Right, okay, all his melee infantry out yet? Just imagine a massive attack from all my melee infantry if he hasn't got any left. That would be really good. Could even charge him with a horse actually against his musket armed troops in there, couldn't we? You know, when they haven't got spears. Spear levy, spear levy, spear levy. Where are his Yarikachi hiding? Levy infantry. Maybe it's those that we just hit, is it? Yarikachi! 2 out of 200. That is fantastic. Now they're broken and routing, so I'm not going to waste my shots on them anymore. Let's get them on here. In fact, we'll have shrapnel shot on there as well, and on here, and on here, and on here, in the hope that they'll hit some other troops as well. I think these have just had it, so they're just going to get shot to pieces, aren't they, by my own troops as they leave. I should let them go really, but it's good chevrons for me, you know, so it's not going to be such a bad thing, is it really? Right, now I've got infantry over here as well. I should really be advancing these. In fact, I should be advancing all of those. Let's pick them all up and get them all going forwards. All it's going to do is bunch his troops even more, which gives my artillery even greater effect. So get everything up just that little bit closer. That's excellent. What was that? It looked like something was on fire over here then. Nope. Okay, won't be the first time I've seen a musketeer on fire. A real one, that is. Right, what have we got here now? They're the Yarikachi. Why aren't they sort of running out? There's only one of them left. I'm glad I didn't continue wasting my fire on them. Spear levy, General Hatamoto, whatever. Right, levy infantry, 127. I think we should just keep up the firing there, you know, to be honest. I really do. Who are we hitting? Oh, we're hitting that spear levy, aren't we? They're shaken, so they should be leaving soon as well, shouldn't they, I think? Right, the artillery nearly down now. Well, half to 2/3. One of them's almost completely gone now, so... right, how are we doing over here then against him? We should be winning, but we should be struggling. He can only shoot at one of my units. This is the advantage to having units so close together. So he got 93 out of 200. Right, okay. How are we doing here? We're wasting a lot of shots because we're not in an open enough order. But I still think it's the best way to do it. How many shots has he wasted? No, he's doing well actually. He's got plenty to shoot, hasn't he? Right, okay. See, once he's gone, we can start to think about others. Perhaps these, and maybe then those over there as well. But thought for the future. Okay, how are we doing here? Look at this. This isn't a castle; it's a cemetery. Look at that! Goodness me, that's fantastic, isn't it? Right, okay. Well, let's get these guns sort of hitting a bigger unit now somewhere. Perhaps, I don't know, what's his big unit? Has he got any big units? I think maybe that one. Yep, that's a spear levy, isn't it? And maybe this one. Yep. And this one. Yep. And this one. Ah. No. It's all gone. So, we'll get him then on... Yeah, he's definitely had it, hasn't it? Let's limber him up. Right, and then we'll get him out of the way. No point in leaving him there. Right, we're not even half the way through yet. We're about a third of the way through, and we're up to 35.5 minutes. It's going to be a long video. What a shame. What a shame. I wanted to show all of this video. I really did. I wanted to show the tactics, you know, whether they work or not. I wanted them to be displayed so that I could check them out myself, if nothing else. How are we doing there? 78 out of 200. That's okay. Right, let's bring some troops from over here now then. He's again more infantry. Don't forget he's got no tower on this side anymore. I'll bring these up to here. I suspect what he's going to want to do there is bring troops out of there, but we shall see. Okay. Now then, round we go. I don't think he's got enough melee infantry to be able to fight me now anyway, to be quite honest with you, but we'll see. Right, okay. He doesn't seem to be bringing any infantry up here onto the walls to shoot at me, does he? Which is, I find a bit odd. I'd have thought, really, he'd want to engage me there. Well, what about these as well, then? Oops, what did I press then? Oh dear. Where am I? Ah, right, okay. Pressing things I didn't even know I had. What I wanted was that. Right, okay. The big space bar, so I could find out where everything was, or where everything was going to be. Right, okay, how are we doing for time over here now? Not time, sorry. How are we doing for effect on that missile infantry in there? Now this is where I needed the kneel and fire, wasn't it, really? 67 out of 200. How are we doing? 77. Wow, that's poor. 120. 120. He's only firing at that unit, isn't he? Wow. Okay. I might just take my general up there and just inspire one of them. Why not? He's near enough, isn't he? Okay, how are we doing with these guns then? That one there is the one... oh, have they all done now? No, they can fire. That's good. Right, okay, well let's withdraw those then, so I know what I'm doing. Where is it? There, withdraw. Okay, just so I don't get confused with that one. Or rather, I don't confuse that one with any of the other ones. Right, okay, well let's get the general to inspire somebody. We'll inspire... I don't know which one. This one, maybe. Do I need to inspire that one? He can't do much shooting, can he? So I'll inspire somebody else. Inspire that one. I don't think I'd need to do this, you know, if I had kneel and fire. I think those troops there would have seen him off already. I really do. But anyway, I haven't got it, so stop moaning and get on with it. Right, okay, what have we got here now? Has he got... Ah. He doesn't even seem to be on this wall anymore, does he? I wonder if we can get in there. I wonder if he's got enough melee infantry to take me on when I get in there now. He's got spear levy there. Spear levy there. He's got 141 at the top there. And only 78 there. I wonder if my artillery can get him up there. Right, yeah. Let's give it a try. Okay, they can't hit, can they? So let's hit here instead, shall we? Yep. And 153 out of 200 there. He's still got a fair amount of spear levy around, you know. He's still got about 3 or 4 units. They can defend the gates, so that's not good. Right. Maybe I need to take out the gates soon, but to be truthful, I often don't see there being much point in that, you know. I really don't. Ah, I can't take them out there. I need spearmen in order to take them out. Now, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay, what happens if we occupy this area then? Because he's not doing, is he? Oh, he can't do. Ah. I wonder if I can get over the walls. Well, if he's not going to do anything, we are. Because that's just a waste, isn't it, otherwise? So, let's get them over there. Are we still firing here? This is the tricky point here. Because, you know, you sort of enter this kind of chicane area. Would you call it a chicane? I'm not too sure. So, an area where it closes up together. Are they firing? No. They are being totally useless. He's standing those back from the walls, isn't he? What a nuisance. Right, okay, what about these guys? They are against the walls, aren't they? Well, let's get firing against those then instead. Not there. What on earth's going on there with those? Right, okay. To there. And him to there. Okay, we'll run those in. We haven't got a great deal of time. Okay, the gun's finished yet? No, still firing. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Don't need the naval thing anymore, do I? They're completely spent. Right, okay, let's try and bunch him up a little bit by bringing in the melee troops. I've got something else there. I'm not sure what they are. What are they? Oh, they're sabre cavalry. Right, don't need those in that attack, do I? So I'll take those out and just bring up all the spears. Let's see how he likes that. I don't think he's going to like that very much. I think he's going to bring his infantry over this side, expecting the attack to go in here. I'm pretty damn sure I'd expect that. Okay, and the horse just behind, ready to be helpful if the occasion arises. Right, are they going to get in the way of these musketeers? No, I think they should be okay. Right, they'll probably be spear levy running away. Right, are they running away? Confident, it says. Maybe he's just moving them in the direction of my troops then. I don't know. We shall see. Anyway, are these spears up here? They're levy infantry. They're just musketeers. Now that's interesting. Okay, well he's let me get this close on this side, so I'm going to go in. With these troops. I wasn't intending to, but what I'm going to do is set up a firing line here. What's he doing there? Not a lot. Right, they're just levy infantry. How many casualties I'm going to get away with not getting in this battle? That's the main thing. I'll keep it down to an absolute minimum. I'm hoping to get away with less than 500 casualties. You know, and in a battle that size, I think that would be pretty good going if we achieve that. These can still fire. They can all still fire, you know. That's because they're targeted, and if their target disappears, then they're okay again, aren't they? Right, what's happening here? Aha! He's bringing these over. Right, okay, in that case, we're going to have to go. What are you doing? Come on! Well, let me move them. It will not let me do a thing with that infantry. Why not? That is so annoying. That is so incredibly annoying. What's happening there now with those? Oh, that's terrible. He's just gonna let me lose my cavalry, my infantry, my musketeers. That's a disgrace. He's going to wipe out the whole infantry regiment. Hey, we're beating them. We beat them. That's extraordinary. Not beat these as well though, will we? What have we got in there? 174 men fighting hand to hand. That's extraordinary. How on earth are they managing to do that? Right, okay, I think maybe we're going to have to send in the attack now. We're going to have to, with the support of our musketeers, send the spearmen in against these walls. So I want a spear unit there to go through that door there. And they're going to be supported by my infantry. He's got a spear levy in there, hasn't he? Is that a spear levy as well? Yes. Right, okay. Oh, we can't hit that one. What can we hit? That's not good. Have to be that one now. I know it's not infantry, but no, sorry, I know it's not musketeers. What about these? Yeah, we can hit those. Right, okay. What happened there? Does that mean they can't fire anymore? I don't know what that means. For some reason, they don't seem able to fire, so I'm going to limber those up. Limber them up. Right, okay. What are we doing over here now then? We seem to have survived all of this, and I don't quite know why. It seems to be going against everything I know to be right. They seem to be beating a spear levy there, somehow. No, they're not anymore. They're being beaten. Have we taken this gate now? Yes, we have. Right, okay. We can't go through there. Let's go up here. What are they going to do? Routing. Unbroken. Right, good. Okay. I can't do anything about that. I can only leave them in there. Can't do a darn thing about it, I'm afraid. Right, have I got some melee infantry over here? I think I have, haven't I? 1, 2. Right, the middle one needs to be going through the gate, wherever that is. There it is. Okay. And this one... that one can go over that wall there. Okay, and this one... this one can go over this wall here. Right, and my line infantry. And they can fire. Excellent. Well, fire then, you fools. Why aren't you firing? Fire! What are they? Are they broken? They're broken anyway, that's why. That's why they're not firing. Okay, let's fire at those then. What are you doing? Right, fire at the backs of those. That sounds good to me. What's happening up here then? He had some routing troops up here, from what I remember. We seem to be doing this with musketeers for some stupid reason. Don't quite understand why. What are those? Levy infantry. Right, okay. If I could get the gates open on there, I could attack those with my horse. Right, okay, let's get the these infantry here. I think he's given up on this side, hasn't he? I think he has. What's this? Are these my artillery or the me? No. Right, okay. Let's get these here. These are the ones, aren't they? Right, okay, let's get these going through gates and climbing walls and doing whatever they do. So we're attacking them in more than one place at once. With the support of that musketry that we've got, I think we should be fine. Sharpshooters. Ah. I've forgotten I had more of those. But I don't think it's going to make any difference. Because I don't think he's going to have enough troops to do anything with anyway. I hope. Okay, all artillery out of it then. No? Can still fire. Excellent. Right. Nope, can't fire. Nope, can't fire. Right, so those two need to be limbered up. He can fire. Right, okay. Unlimbered artillery. Right, okay. Let's get him limbered and out of the way. It's only so I know which ones are which, that's all. And I think that one now might even have shrapnel shot again. Yes, it has. Okay, good. Right. Well, I don't know what my line infantry are doing over here now. Let's go and have a look at them. They seem to be shooting at someone. Are they? Maybe we're shooting through that gateway, are we? That's good. 34 out of 200. Maybe we're actually being able to engage him with fire. So that's good news. Right, okay. Yeah, I knew we'd sort those out because we were hitting them in the back, weren't we? Lost a lot of men though on there. That's a bit sad. Are we doing okay with fire? Can we still fire? Yes, we can. Oh yeah, well they're broken anyway now. So I think those broken troops are going to be no worry to me now. What's he doing up there? Levy infantry. Aha! Has he gone from there? 34. Right, okay. It's a shame. Oh, I haven't got any more infantry over here. You know, sort of spear type infantry over here. I could have done with some. Sharpshooters, sharpshooters. They're all the sharpshooters now. They're all the ones that have paved the way for the tough guys to go in and do the work. I knew those line infantry did pretty well, didn't they? Like Sharp's rifles. Now what's happened here? He's got some spear levy attacking me. He's got 113 of them, in fact. He's done well. He's done well to get those out. Is this gate through yet? If it is, yes it is. Right, okay. We should be able to attack him through that gate. And that's what we're going to do. Right, okay, we've got somebody shooting at us now from there. So let's get the sharpshooters over there, giving them some support. And these as well. Come on, you should be able to do for these guys, because they've had a terrible time inside that inferno. You should be murdering them. What about those? Are they broken? Yeah, they're broken. Excellent. Right, what are they like? Levy infantry. Okay. How are we doing? 166 against 138. We're going well. Right, we're charging in against those. Yep, I think they've had it as well. They're certainly wavering. They've had a terrible time of it, haven't they, those? I'm not sure which artillery can still fire, but I don't want anything to be firing that can be hitting my men at the same time. So let's get them firing up there, if anywhere. No, they don't seem to be able to hit anybody for some reason. Why can't they hit someone? Come on, hit someone. What about those? No, they can't hit anyone. Why not? I think they've had it anyway, haven't they, everybody? What about those? No, I can't hit anybody. Right, everybody of his seems to be broken anyway. I think he was so weak, wasn't he, by the time we got through there? He didn't really stand much of a chance. Got some levy infantry that might be firing at us from up there. Yeah. Oh, they're routing anyway. So, I think it's all over, surely, isn't it? Why is it not saying decisive battle now? I don't understand why. Oh, that's gone through, isn't it? Has it? That's through, so why can't my men attack through there? Maybe it's because they're not over the walls yet. Ah, yeah. Okay. They're broken. Let's chase those broken ones, though. Upset him a little bit more. Okay, I think that has to be it, doesn't it, folks? I'm not sure we want to see the final end to it all, but it has been a long battle. We're up to 55 minutes by my reckoning now, by my stopwatch. So I think anything else that we do is just going to... Yeah, we seem to have managed to shoot at him, don't we? Which has been great, isn't it? Broken and winded, wavering, and we're just shooting at him. Well, I think we're shooting at him. Wavering. I think now we're going to shoot at him. And I think he's going to break. And then I think we're going to charge in. Wavering. Broken. There we go. He's had it as well. Has he got anything in this godforsaken place, really, that is... Oh, they're wavering as well. Well, we'll take those out as well. I must admit, the musketeers have proved to be far more effective than I ever thought they would. I didn't realise they were in there as well. They need to be used more effectively. They're my best hand-to-hand troops. So you got there, damage, levy. Right, okay. I think I'll get them to charge those. They're broken anyway, and we'll get them to charge them and then go through that gate afterwards. I think that's going to be the way to do that, isn't it? What about these? Spear levy. Oh right, we've got spear levy there as well. Okay, let's climb here then. I think these are all either waving or breaking or I don't know. They're in a mess anyway, aren't they? So, has he got anything left over here? Nothing at all over there. Oops, I think we're a bit in advance of ourselves here, are we? No, he's broken everywhere. So, what? I don't quite understand why the game isn't over yet. Has he got anything standing? Right, wavering. What's that one? Wavering. Well, let's... I can't get them through. They won't go through yet. Flipping out. Come on. Can't they get through? Yeah, it's there. They've got to get through. That's the problem. They've got to get over there. Right, these guys, can they get through here? They can. So why couldn't the others get... Or can they? They can get through there, so why don't they? That's what I don't understand. So anyway, let's move them up to there. Then they've taken the place anyway. That's the main thing. You see, they've got in there, through there, and I'm sure they did, and I'm sure other people could do as well. So I don't quite understand why that's happening. Yeah, you see, they can get through there. Right, okay, have we beaten him yet up there? I don't even know where they've gone. What happened to those Yarikachi that were... Ah! Heavy infantry, wavering. Wavering. Oh, I've got some men going over here, haven't I? It's not wise to do that, you know, because you just lose so many troops climbing up those places. Let's get some men here then. Let's just see if we can give them a bit of support. You never know. We might be able to shoot up that way. Give them some support. What's happening here? Right, we're wavering now. Got a lot of men there though. I don't know why we're wavering so much. You know, when he's actually broken. We're fighting broken men. Come on. It's ridiculous. We should have won this by now. Why isn't this ours? Why haven't we taken it yet? I don't understand. We can't get through there because I haven't taken this place yet. Okay, maybe that's the next thing to do. Find something. Look at all these down here. We've got loads and loads of troops standing around doing nothing here. Come on, go! You were broken. Okay, well look folks, I think you've got the idea, haven't you? I mean, we're up to 59 minutes now. It's going to be a massive video, this, to upload. So I'm going to finish off this battle and then I'll show you the results at the end of it, because you can see it's just going to be more of the same, can't you, really? Okay, sorry about this, but I mean, it's nearly an hour. Can't carry on more than this. Okay, I know I said that I was going to finish it there because it was a long time, but we're so close to the end now, surely. Heavy infantry, wavering, we've hit him from the back. This is the side, on the right hand side of the fort, you know, where we're shooting him from the bottom here. I had some infantry that got over that side there, so I've charged them into his flank there. He had some wooden cannon over here at the back, which are obviously wavering, can you believe? It's unbelievable, isn't it? But anyway, they've gone now, and they're going to charge into the back of these. They were anyway, actually. I think they just picked up the cannons on the way. And over here, I think, I don't know, Be interesting to see if we captured that cannon, wouldn't it, actually? I've always said it would be a good thing if you could capture cannon in these games, you know, in the same way that you can capture ships, because it certainly happened in the period, especially if you rush them. If they're still firing, that makes sense, doesn't it? You know, obviously if they've got time to spike them, then that's a different matter. But even then, spiked guns, you can rescue them afterwards, can't you? I don't understand what's going on now. Come on. Oops, blimey. Look at that. I think... What is it? It's ridiculous, this. Have I got to charge everything in against him? It's a joke, isn't it? It really is. Talk about fighting to the death. It's incredible, isn't it? You can't go through the gate because he gets shot to pieces. Everything's unhappy, wavering or whatever, you know, and 2 in one unit, 5 in another, 25 in another. In fact, let's hit the 25 unit then. Yeah, if it's feeling a bit cocky. And that's about it, isn't it? Yeah? I think this time I'm definitely going to end it and show the final results, because there's nothing else there, is there really, at all? And nothing else that I can see anyway. All I can see is the big stars on that top, you know, the big crosses on the top there, which show where the flags go. I'm interested in completely wiping him out, of course, so I'm not really interested in the flags. And still, I haven't enabled the blood pack. And I can't see a thing down there because it's too dark in that gateway. So, okay, results coming up now. Well, I said my target was to keep the casualties down to 500 or 600. I've gone over my target, 652, so I failed on the target that I set for myself, but that was a tricky one, wasn't it, really? I think I could... Oh, look! I did capture a cannon. That's amazing, isn't it? What? How do you add that? What do you do? I'm not sure. I don't quite know. Anyway. What was I going to do? Right, let's show the results. You know, in detail. Right, okay. Kills 52, lost 17, 564, and lost 140. That's pretty good, isn't it? 251 for the line infantry there. 210 for the Parrot guns, no loss. That's good. Parrot guns, 228, no loss. They've all gained chevrons. Well, some of them have anyway, if not all. I think most of them have. 124, 14. One lot lost 79 and killed only 41. So that's not very good, is it, really? But generally, I'm pretty happy with those results. This one here, 140 lost, but 584 killed. I think the enemy must have been pretty badly demoralised by the time they went in there and did their business. But that shot them up on the chevron chart as well, hasn't it? So, there we go. And the place is ours. Peacefully occupy. And hopefully I'll have enough troops in there to settle the place in. Yes, I have. Can I recruit anybody in here? Nope, not yet. But I will repair this. And then it's thinking time, you know, listening to comments and planning what I'm going to do next. So I won't be replying to any of those comments, I'm afraid, because I've replied to them on here. But thanks very much for them anyway. That's how I plan my games. Only this time, you planned it for me. Thanks, folks. Thanks for watching.